So I just got a confirmed schedule that I'm gonna be flying my second patient. This one is gonna be lying down, so I have to get a bed. So I'm just here preparing the aircraft, and you guys take a look in here. So we have seatbelt for the patient, and they're gonna be lying down here, so that way we know that everyone is safe. And I'm gonna be bringing that one up to the capital city here. So if we take a look outside, you'll see what the weather is like. Weather en route's gonna be good. We just have some patches of cloud in that area, but still VFR out there. So everything looks good, and it's gonna be my first patient that's actually lying down. Patient's really stable. If this patient was to take the ambulance to where I'm gonna drop them off, it would be a good driver, maybe 4 hours, 3.5 to 4 hours. Very good would have to be 3 hours. But on the airplane, it's only 45 minutes. So there you go. And if you ever get stuck in this area, this little bird right here is your best friend. So it's a Cessna 172 M model, and I'm gonna be cruising at 5,500 feet going up. And so come along with me for the ride as I get the airplane ready. We're gonna depart in 2 hours from now. All right, God bless, and we'll see you in the air.
Make sure you hit the big subscribe button and don't forget to click the bell icon so you don't miss a thing.
Temperature's in the green, airspeed is alive.
Rescue the perishing, care for the dying, snatch them in pity from sin and the grave. Weep o'er the erring one, lift up the fallen, tell them of Jesus the mighty to save. Rescue the perishing, care for the dying. Jesus is merciful, Jesus will save.
Alright, welcome to the flight deck, guys. We're 40 minutes away from our destination. Patient is stable, and weather looks good. Just cruising along here, and yeah, this is one of those days when I really need to do the softest landing I can do, because the patient has a spinal injury, and that means that the softer the better for her, more comfortable. So we're just cruising along here at 5,500 feet, and our current ground speed is 70 knots over the ground, and we're going to be talking with Puerto here in approach in 5 nautical miles. And our call sign for today is Medivac 2818, because we have a patient on board. So imagine you were married to this lady and it's a long ride via ambulance up to the hospital, and there's an airplane to take your wife in under an hour when it could be like a 4-hour drive. So that's why we do what we do. So we'll talk to you guys on approach. Alright guys, our patient is in some discomfort here. He's crying a bit, and her husband is trying to have her sit up a bit, and we're just gonna put this down as soft as we can prayerfully. Before landing checklist, our fuel selector valve is on both, our mixture is rich, none of our circuit breakers pop, all our lights are on, we're on both, master is on, our prime...
Medivac 2818 tower.
Go ahead tower, Medivac 2818.
And confirm what hospital will you be requesting?
Negative on that information right now, 2818.
Again?
I don't have that information, 2818. It's on the paper, I'm unable to read it.
Gotcha.
Right base 09. Wait 18 right base 09.
PC 2818, roger. Continue approach.
Continue approach 18.
PC 2818 09 015, runway 09 clear to land.
Airline 09 to 818. Alright, so it's gusting, yeah. And our patient is throwing up. Airline, so wind is coming off from the right. Yeah, just have her hold on. So she's vomiting, alright. Approach is stable, we're in the wide arch, and it's gusting, so I'm just gonna do 20 degrees of flaps. Okay. Alright, trying to get on center line here. Okay, power for altitude, pitching for airspeed. Okay. Alright, there's our 80. And then when we get in, we're gonna just bleed it off. Alright, before landing checklist complete. Okay. Okay. Keeps me on glide slope. Alright, 10 degrees off to our right. Okay, straight down the runway. I'm gonna aim for the numbers. So I'm just powering out now. And trying to bleed off that airspeed. Okay. There we go. Bring her down nice and safe. Okay, power coming idle. Keeping the nose down. Okay. Praise the Lord. That was the softest landing I've ever done in a while.
They are sliding him, still he is waiting, waiting the penitent child to receive. Plead with him earnestly, plead with him gently. He will forgive if they only believe.
Your name, Captain?
Morning.
What's your name?
Davin.
Davin.
Opo. Hold on. Yes, Ate Pris. But yeah, I found it. It's Adventist Hospital. I didn't see anything on the paper to tell which one, but say again. Yeah, the ambulance is here and short final she was. Yeah, we asked them if they wanted, if she's gonna need oxygen, and the nurse at base when I was departing said she's not gonna need. Yeah, because on short final she started vomiting and it was not easy. It was a little bumpy on the 20 miles. Okay, but they're boarding her now. Alright, thank you. God bless you.
Rescue the perishing, care for the dying. Jesus is merciful. Jesus will save. Someone is all alone, looking for a reason. Someone is trying to find a way to go. Will you be the one to bring them home? Rescue the perishing, duty demands it. Strength for your labor, the Lord will provide. Back to the narrow way, patiently win them. Tell the poor wanderer a Savior has died. He's alive.
So yeah, it was a good flight, except coming in on approach, it was really bumpy, so the patient started vomiting, and the husband just tried to console her as best as he could. I landed as soft as I could. Praise the Lord for the wind blowing straight down the runway, so that helped to make the landing softer. And so yeah, that's 2 patients down, 2 watcher, and it's always a blessing to fly and help others to get to their destination safely. Again, if you like these videos, leave a comment below, give a thumbs up, share the link, subscribe to the channel. And yeah, it's Davin Bennett with Flying by Faith. See you later. Now I gotta figure out a ride to town and find a wife.